In this video, we are going to understand how to add new HubSpot contacts to Google Contacts. So let's say that you have got certain new contacts in your HubSpot CRM. Now you want that every time a new contact is added here, then automatically the same contact must be updated as a new contact in your Google Contacts. How can that be done? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. So here your trigger application will be HubSpot and your action application will be Google Contacts. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and here we have reached the landing page. Now on the right hand side, we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in, and if you are a new user, you can sign up here for free. So I'm going to click on sign in, and as I do that, here we have reached all applications page. Now these are the various products of Pabbly, and here I'm going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect. As we do that, we have reached a dashboard. On the right hand side, there's a tab create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is that every time a new contact is created in HubSpot, then automatically it should be added as a new contact in Google Contacts. So I'm going to name it as add new HubSpot contacts to Google Contacts. Let's click on create. Now as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. So as per this integration, my trigger application here will be HubSpot. Let's click on this and the trigger event. So the trigger event is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it would be new contact added. So on the right hand side, you can see it is written that this trigger will check for new data in every 10 minutes. Basically, this means that this trigger application has got a polling time of 10 minutes. So this workflow is going to run in every 10 minutes to fetch for new data. Now I'm going to click on connect, and as I do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with HubSpot CRM account. So I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with HubSpot CRM. So I've already logged into my HubSpot account, and here it is asking me to choose an account. So once done, let's click on choose account. And yes, here we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Pabbly Connect and HubSpot are now connected. Now here we have to enter the output properties. Basically the properties with which I want to create a contact in my Google Contacts. So all the properties that you wish to add. So here I'm going to go ahead with the basic properties. For example, first name. So here it is. Then let's go for last name. Here it is. Then let's say that I want phone number. So I'm going to write phone number. Then we have the email address. So let's look for email. Okay, I'm going to go down, and yes, here we have the email address. Now let's say if you wish to add more information, you can add those properties over here. So once this is done, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, so the last contact that was created in HubSpot, we have received the details of that. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take you to HubSpot, and here I'm going to go to contacts, and now I'm going to create a new contact. So here, let's say the email address of this new contact is smartuser@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the first name, which is smart, last name is user. Then we have the job title. So let's say the job title is random. Then we have the phone number. So the phone number here is, so once done, then we have the life cycle stage and lead status. So the lead status is new. Date of birth. So if you wish to add this information, you can do that. I'm going to click on create. And as I do that, here we can see that this new contact has been created. The name is Smart User. Now again, when I take you to Pabbly Connect and click on save and send test request, here you can see I have received the information of the user which has been created just now. Smart User, this here is the phone number, then we have the email address. Now with this information, I wish to create a contact in Google Contacts. So my action application here will be Google Contacts. Let's click on this. And now the action event here would be to create contact. Let's click on connect. So here again, Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with Google Contacts account. So I'm going to click on add new connection, sign in with Google. And here we have to choose an account. So done. And once this is done, so Pabbly Connect Contacts wants to access my Google account. This is absolutely secure, so I'm going to click on allow, and as I do that, here you can see that the authorization has been successful. Now once this is done, here we have to enter the information. So you can see there are so many fields. We are just going to fill in the relevant fields. So first of all, I'm going to go down, and here we have to enter the given name. So the given name is the first name. So I'm going to go down here, and this here is the first name. Now the method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping. Mapping is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. Had I written the same name manually, then even when my workflow was running for the nth time with some new information, it wouldn't have taken that information. It would have taken the same name. Thus, to avoid that, we go ahead with mapping. So here I'm going to enter the family name, which is the last name. Again, as I click on this, you can see the previous step. This here is the last name. Okay, then we have the email address. So I'm going to here enter first of all the name of the person, the email address name. So I'm going to again go ahead with first name, and then I'm going to give a space, and this here is the last name. And here we have to enter the email address value. So this here is the email address. Now again, as I take you down, what do we have to enter? We have to enter the phone number. So I'm going to go down, and here we have to enter the phone number. So I'm going to click on this, go down. This here is the phone number. That is it. So once we have entered this information, I'm going to go down, click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here you can see that a contact is created. Now I'm going to take you to my Google Contacts. I'm going to refresh the contacts page, and you can see a new contact has been created. So this basically means that our integration is a complete success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to HubSpot. Let's go to contacts, and here I'm going to create another contact. So here the email address, first of all we have to enter the email address, which is dummy@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the first name, which is dummy, last name is new. Then we have the job title, so I'm just going to write random. Then we have the phone number, so let's say it is, so this here is the phone number. Then the life cycle stage is, let's say it is a lead status, it is open. And then if you wish to enter the date of birth, you can do that. I'm going to click on create. Now as we do that, what should happen? Automatically a contact should be created in Google Contacts. But since we have a polling time of 10 minutes, we are supposed to wait for 10 minutes, and then we are going to go back to Google Contacts and check if this integration is a success. So it's been some time now. I'm going to refresh the My Contacts page, and yes, here we can see that dummy new with this email address and phone number, a new contact has been created. So this basically means that our integration is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So this is an extremely easy two-step integration process where our trigger application was HubSpot CRM, the event was new contact added, and our action application was Google Contacts where the event was to create contact. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.